Obamacare, as you know, is a total and complete disaster. So we're going to end up with tremendous health care at a lower price, and I think people are going to be extremely happy. Difficult process, but once we get going, and as you know, Tom Price was just approved a few hours ago, so we finally have our secretary, and now we get down to the final strokes.
President Trump promising, quote, tremendous health care earlier today. Great news, because a new poll shows that health care, not terrorism or taxes, health care, the top concern for American families by a landslide. It was the only concern actually to jump double digits over the past 2 years. Here to discuss, Kirsten Hagelin, Danille, McLaughlin, and Katie Freites. Katie, let me start with you. You know, there's no doubt, in fact, that those huge premiums increases right in November, right on the eve of the election, really probably played a major factor in propelling Donald Trump to the White House. I mean, this is an ultimate disaster. We were warned it was going to be a disaster, and now it's proving to be so.
Well, absolutely. I mean, look at the Obamacare co-ops. 20 out of 24 of these nonprofit competitors to the for-profit insurers have failed. People give these examples that if we switch out of Obamacare, then people are going to lose their health insurance. Well, almost 1 million people have lost their health insurance because of the failure of the Obamacare co-ops. People say it's going to be extremely expensive to switch off of Obamacare. Well, it's cost billions and billions of taxpayer dollars in failed federal government contracts out to these Obamacare co-ops because they have all failed. So you look at it and these arguments, is it going to cost money? Yeah, but it's already cost taxpayers billions, and it's already cost almost 1 million people their health insurance.
And Danielle, it cost the Democrats the White House to a degree, and a lot of lost credibility. So how much opposition are we going to see? I think I heard one of the guys, maybe it was Schumer, saying that attacking grandma. You know, we remember those things, throwing candy and granny off the cliff. The American public is hurting. I mean, the average family, by the way, people should understand, folks who have actually had to use Obamacare hate it. If you think those polls we showed you were scary, any people who've actually had to use it, they hate it. It's been an absolute failure.
You know, health insurance or health care in this country is a really hard problem with no good solutions. So a little bit of the data. How about better
solutions?
I'm all for it, and I think any person in this country should be all for it. You know, one example is the idea of repeal. People will say that repeal will cost 1.2 million jobs. It has certainly cost jobs because small business owners have had problems with health care, and that was 300,000. So there are no good solutions. What I think the GOP needs to do is keep the individual mandate, keep the insurance, like mandatory insurance, keep coverage for your kids, but find a way to expand the market and somehow compress healthcare prices.
What do you think, Kirsten?
Well, yes, it's a big problem, just like Katie and Danielle have said. You know, the difficulty is Congress and Tom Price both have some major choices to make right now, because insurance companies have to decide within the next 2 months what their rates are going to be for 2018. And there's a lot of uncertainty right now about what's going to happen. Is there going to be a quick repeal, right? Or are they going to wait to repeal until they've got an actual replacement plan?
We know that Tom Price is the architect of some ideas that probably could be implemented rather quickly.
Right. So you know, some in the GOP are saying, all right, let's take the 2015 bill that Tom Price was a part of constructing and send it straight to Trump's desk. Others are saying, whoa, 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 we don't want to do that, because guess what? If this isn't rolled out to 2018, like Trump said in his interview on the Fox News channel this weekend, it's going to be right around the time of midterms, and the GOP doesn't want to be saddled with that. It could cost a political price.
I think we get the game plan this year and perhaps the actual rollout, because dismantling this monster is not going to be easy. Ladies, thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Next.